episode 61, All the Everything podcast. Happy New Year's, buddy.
Hey, Happy New Year's to you, my friend. I'm very excited.
2026. Yeah.
We made it. We did it.
We
Another
did it.
year.
Another year down. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah.
It's funny, this time last year, we were still pretty new to the podcasting game.
Yes.
With our podcast, we'd only been about a couple months in, and look at us now, over a year later, into season 2.
That's
boy,
right.
Oh boy, 2026 is going to be amazing.
Boo boo. Yeah. I don't know what that was, but I did it.
I like it. Whatever it is, keep doing it.
Yes.
Boom,
That's
boom,
right.
boom, boom.
That's right, man. Well, I heard you were last night in the room where it happens. Is that
was.
correct?
That was
Yeah.
correct. So last night, Leslie and I and her parents, we went downtown Cincinnati, had a fun little dinner at a place called Nicholson's. It's like an Irish pub / bar. It's right across the street from the Broadway place there. And the food was so good. I ended up having one of those like French dip sandwiches. Like I really wanted to do like fish and chips and stuff. I felt like I can't risk it going in to sit and to see Hamilton, all that grease. It would be too much.
3 hours long.
Yeah. Oh God. The room where it happens for me would have been the bathroom. So that's not the room we wanted to be at.
Nope.
So we had a really good meal, had a good time together, and then we headed over and got to see Hamilton. And I've seen it twice now, as of last night. And this time the cast was way better than the first time. And that's saying a lot, because the first time they were excellent. This cast was just phenomenal. From every of the big actors and the big roles and things like that. Fantastic. Matter of fact, Aaron Burr was the understudy last night, and he was amazing. So I couldn't imagine how good the guy who plays Aaron Burr normally is. Matter of fact, actually, my little bit of trivia is the guy who plays Aaron Burr here actually played Hamilton on Broadway. So bringing out the big guns. So have you seen Hamilton?
I have. We went, it was in Birmingham. Probably, what was it? It was before I lost the weight. So that's 2 years ago.
Okay.
It was, yeah. And so, yeah, that was, gosh, it was great. So I would love to go see it again. I'd love to go see it in New York. I think Leslie still doing, he's back now, right? He's doing Aaron Burr, sir, right?
Yeah. Is it Leslie Odom?
Yeah, Leslie Odom Jr.
Junior, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, senior. I didn't mean it. I don't know what you're up to out there.
Yeah.
So anyhow, a lot of Broadway. What about you? I heard you also had an interesting day yesterday.
I had a eventful day yesterday. Not as fun as yours, unfortunately. Yeah. So my van, I drive a minivan, and I'm secure enough in that. I love my van because it's comfortable. It's big, and like the seats are super comfy. I have enough room. I can haul stuff around. We just put the back seats down, and I have basically like a truck. It's awesome. The girls are safe in it. They're in the second row in their own, seats and stuff. I love my van. I've never been ashamed of driving a van or whatever. No. But
how old is it, by the way? How long have you had
this? We bought our first van before Chloe was born.
Okay.
And so, yeah, we got it a couple months before she was born. We were preparing, for parenthood.
Oh yeah.
And then I was leaving that van. I was leaving my sister's house. This is crazy. In Pascagoula, there was this huge tradition, like just this downpour. And she lives on the coast in Pascagoula, close to the beach. And so I was leaving her house. It was me, Michelle, and Chloe. And I thought I was driving over a puddle.
Oh,
just some standing water on the wall. It didn't look like it was level with the road, but apparently that road was a big dip. And when I hit that, the water came up over the windshield. And it picked the van up, like started floating down. Like we thought we were about to have to like roll the window down.
Oh my gosh.
And jump out of the van into the water. And so luckily, I floored it and the tires caught. And I was able to get out, but then it was just like, blah, blah, blah. So I got rid of that van after that. you know, got that. So we bought a new van, 2016. We've had it since it was practically new when we got it. And, but for some reason, since the last time I had the tires like rotated, it's been driving like, so it was ridiculously loud. And
like embarrassingly loud,
like it was just like, I'm like, I
yeah.
can't hear anybody talking. I'm like having to like, hey, like scream, like to talk to somebody.
Okay.
Like it just like loud on the inside. And it's just, it felt like the tires weren't balanced right, is what I was hoping and thinking. But unfortunately, apparently, it was like the whole hub system gone. Shocks were like going out, all this other stuff. We had just bought new tires, and so those were starting to be worn out, like brand new tires because of all this stuff. And so they're like, "Yeah, that's going to be $3,500 to fix." And I know this is our New Year's episode, but we do record a little bit beforehand. This is right before Christmas, like in real lifetime.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait a minute.
Spoiler. What? The window has been broken. But yeah, it's that was like Merry Christmas to me, but they did work with me a little bit. We got it down to a little bit under $3,000 after tax, but it is gross.
That's fun.
It is really gross to have to spend that right at Christmas time.
Nothing fun.
That is life. That is life.
Yeah, that's adulting at its best.
100%. 100%.
So, yeah, you want to be an adult? You want to be a grown up? All right, go do this, and then tell me you still want to be a grown up.
But on all good notes, it's like a new car now. It drives so nice. It was so quiet last night. Once I got it back, I'm like, what is this? I've been just oh goodness.
I'm sure it was a way smoother ride now that you replaced the shocks too. I mean, that makes a huge difference.
I didn't feel like it was like bouncy or anything. Like it just was really loud. But it is what it is. We got it done. It's safe now.
It's been a lot going on, huh? Good and the bad and all the stuff. So
got new hubs, got new shocks, and a new year.
Well, there ain't nothing to it but to do it. Are you ready, my friend?
You better believe it. Let's get into all the everything, y'all.
Yeah. New year, new vibe. Tim and Billy, worldwide. 2026, let's go. All the everything, we got it all. Big, small, little, tall. So grab your snacks, sit back, don't stress. Cause Tim and Billy talk about the randomness. 2026. From mansion Rome to UFOs, they take you where the weirdness goes. It's two guys talking way too loud about stuff that makes no sense, but we're kind of proud. New Year, say madness, hands up, count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the madness. Another year, another episode. 2026.
Well, welcome back to yet another amazing episode of All the Everything Podcast. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Tim Sawhook, and I'm joined by Billy, the guy that likes to be wrapped up in a diaper like Baby New Year, Parchman. Ladies and gentlemen. He actually was going to wear that as his outfit today, like the little Baby New Year. He was so cute too, but we figured you guys weren't ready for all of it yet.
You weren't. We just couldn't handle that many downloads at one time. So
that's right. Happy New Year's to everybody out there. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys are bringing in a healthy and happy New Year out there. We really love that you're joining us for the new year, kicking it off for 2026.
Wow.
Yeah. Do you ever mess up at the beginning of the year about writing
100%.
out?
It'll be in February. I'll still be writing 25.
Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna. I think that's part of it. That's just part of it.
It's part of the journey you have to go on.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, it's New Year's today. Billy, what are we talking about today, my friend?
Well, yeah, today is going to be something that you probably could relate. You probably have done before.
Yeah.
It's a new year, a new you, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, new year, new you. That's a big one.
Yeah. So today we are talking about New Year's resolutions, but not just any. What usually happens with that new you that you want to start off strong, right?
Yep.
But how long does it actually last?
Yeah,
Right?
not long.
Not long. So today we are talking about those New Year's resolution fails.
Yes.
Hey, you're human. It happens.
You're going to fail, and then we're going to do a podcast about it. So
that's right.
So we got all these stories from Reddit, and I think they're hilarious. And I just feel for these people so much. I can relate to some of these stories as well. I think all of you guys can relate to these stories that we're going to talk about today. And then, hopefully you'll feel comfortable enough sharing your New Year's resolution fails with us. Billy, where can they do that at?
Well, you can go anywhere that we are online, and that's pretty much all the social medias. Facebook is going to probably be your main hub. If you want to join our community, start a conversation, everything's on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. We are on the YouTube. You can actually be watching this full episode right there, including some little funny shorts here and there. So we'd love for you to hit subscribe, follow along on this journey with us, and become part of our community. Let us know you're out there. We want to hear from you. We really would love that. And that's where you go.
Perfect. You said it perfectly. And here, guys, something we want to share, and we've shared before, but we need to keep on doing it more consistently, is it's a new year, so we need some new reviews on Apple Podcasts. So we're asking / begging / praying that you can leave us a written 5-star review on all the Everything Podcast on Apple. We would really, really, really appreciate it, and really hope to get this out in front of new viewers and listeners this year, to kind of spread the word about all the Everything Podcasts, right, Billy?
That's right. That's a huge part of any podcast's growth. People look at that, and hopefully you all are entertained, and we're worthy of that 5-star written review.
Yes.
Not just the 5 stars, but just to leave a nice, lovely little comment about how ridiculously good looking we are, or how funny we are. Just something, whatever. Hey, that would be your New Year's gift to us. And we really do. We get a new comment, and we're like, oh man, did you see this?
Yeah, we text each other. We get so excited.
So excited. and so we would love that. Like I said, it helps the show, helps Apple send that out more, puts us more in a prime spot. And that's what we're trying to do, because I feel like we have an amazing show. I love this show. That might just be my humble opinion, but
yes, very humble it was too. But I feel the same way. I mean, we have done things, and we're getting so off topic, but we have done things throughout the year and continuing to improve the podcast for you. Maybe it's upgraded equipment, or this might be the last time you see this background behind me. Things are going to be changing. But we're always looking for different ways to improve, and Billy's always looking for cool ways to get the socials out and having fun clips and fun songs and all the different things that he's done throughout the year. So very excited for this podcast in the new year as well.
That's right. That's our New Year's resolution, and we won't fail.
We will not fail. Bring it. In many times we win all day.
All day,
every day.
Oh, Smith happens. This is what we do.
That was good.
Sorry, we're giving you. I'm going to leave that in just for you all.
Pure chaos.
Pure chaos.
Oh
that's,
my gosh.
hey, that's what this podcast is.
That's how we thrive, babe.
That is.
All right.
This is our zone.
But Billy, do you want to kick us off today?
Yes.
Your first new resolution fail.
Resolution fail. Here we go. All right. January 1st. That's today when you're listening to this. Okay. January 1st, the most confident day of the year. I woke up that morning just like I had just been rebooted. Fresh, motivated, delusional. I didn't even hit snooze. I woke up naturally, which should have been my first warning sign that something supernatural was happening. Okay. I sat straight up in bed and said out loud, this is it. This is my year. I had a plan, not a goal. I had a plan. I had notes on my phone, bulletin points, I might add, sub bulletin points, color coded calendar. I wasn't making a resolution. I was becoming a new person. So by January 1st at 8:12 a.m., I had already decided the following. I was going to lose weight. I was going to be in the best shape of my life. I was going to wake up at 5 a.m. every day. I was going to read one book a week. I was going to drink a gallon of water a day. I was going to quit sugar. I was going to quit caffeine. I was going to save money. And I was going to do this and be less stressed. And somehow I was going to do all of those things to become happier. I don't know why we think adding 12 new responsibilities makes us calm, but I was fired up. I bought all the things. New year means new gear, right? New shoes, new workout clothes that made me look athletic, even though I still lost my breath when I tried to tie my shoes. I bought a new fancy water bottle with timestamps on the side telling me when to drink. I loved that bottle. It judged me all day long. 9 a.m. You should be here. I was not there. 9 a.m. You should be here. Guess what? I wasn't there yet. Got to get to drinking. Ooh, January 2nd. I woke up 5 a.m. I felt powerful. I felt unstoppable. I felt like I was better than anyone else still asleep. I worked out. I made a smoothie. I posted about it because if you don't post it, did it really even happen?
No.
Day 1 was perfect. Day 2, still strong, a little sore, but strong. Day 3, I woke up at 5 a.m. My body said, absolutely not. Every joint hurt. Muscles I didn't even know I had submitted complaints. I negotiated with myself. Okay, we don't have to work out as hard today. We just need to stretch. Stretching turned into laying on the floor staring at the ceiling. Hey, still counts. Mentally, right? By January 5th, I had already adjusted the plan. Not quitting, adjusting. There's a big difference there. Yeah. I decided waking up at 5 a.m. wasn't realistic for my lifestyle, so I moved it to 6. And then 6:30 because, that's what we do. And then just wake up before work. By January 8th, my alarm was set for whenever you wake up naturally. The gallon of water, you might ask? Well, that was next. I learned very quickly that drinking a gallon of water a day means you live in the bathroom. I was peeing like I had offended my kidneys. Meetings became dangerous. Long car rides, those were a gamble. I started mapping my day around bathroom locations, just like a toddler. By January 10th, I had stopped drinking the water, but I carried the bottle around just so people thought I was well hydrated.
That's hilarious.
The gym was going great until I realized everyone there in January hates each other quietly. All the regulars, this is true, all the regulars are annoyed. The new people are confused. Nobody knows where to stand. I got on the treadmill next to a guy who clearly was training for something serious. He had compression gear, headphones. He looked the part. He was part of the purpose. I lasted 6 minutes. 6. I hit stop and pretended to check my watch, nodded like, oh yeah, that'll do. And then I left the building. And I told myself I'd come back later. Later never came. Reading goal, that was ambitious. 1 book a week. I bought 8 books on January 1st. Hardcovers, inspirational titles, books that make you feel like you're already improved just by owning them, right? So I read the first 3 chapters of book 1, and then I fell asleep every time. Eventually, I used the books as a nightstand. Does that relate to anybody?
Yeah, for sure.
the sugar quitting lasted exactly as long as the Christmas candy was in the house, which is not, which is to say, not long. I ate a cookie and said, you know what? I'll start tomorrow. And then tomorrow became Monday. Monday became next week. Next week became, hey, life is about balance. Saving money was my favorite resolution because I never defined how. I said I'll be more mindful, which apparently meant buying things while thinking about how I shouldn't be buying them. I spent $200 on workout equipment that I never assembled. Somewhere in this house, there is a dumbbell judging me.
A dumbbell judging you?
Yep. By mid-January, I started avoiding mirrors, not because I failed, but because the version of me on January 1st, it had expectations, and I didn't want to answer questions. I missed one workout, then two, then I missed a week, and then, well, the month is kind of ruined now, right? That's elite logic. January 17th was the day it just fully collapsed. I had a donut in the morning on purpose. No guilt, no shame. I made eye contact with it. And I said, I deserve this. That donut tasted like freedom. Didn't even care. I stopped wearing the workout clothes and went back to my regular clothes, which had never betrayed me. And then the water bottle disappeared. The books gathered dust. The alarm clock became just a suggestion. And by January 25th, I had officially entered what I call the February mindset, even though it was still January. This year is long. I don't need a rush. On January 31st, I stayed up late and reflected on the year, not the month, the year. I said, you know what, though? I've learned a lot. I've learned that I'm extremely optimistic on January 1st. I learned that my body does not respond well to sudden lifestyle changes. I learned that motivation is a liar who disappears when you need it. And I learned that it's okay to fail at a resolution because everyone does. The truth is, I didn't fail completely. I just learned what didn't work. I learned how hard change actually is. And I learned that trying matters more than pretending you ever tried. But most importantly, I learned that next year, I'm only making one resolution, and that is to not make a resolution.
That is so good. There's so many relatable things in that story, and that's what makes it funny, I guess, the most part.
And that's what makes it real.
Totally real.
Yep.
The thing also about the gym, since I work at a gym, it is like that. The very beginning of the year, there are so many people there, which my goal is when I get new people in my classes in the new year is to keep them. Like I am going to get my hooks in you in the best way possible and give you that motivation. Like be proud of the moment, about your intentionality of being here, like those kind of speeches. But it is everybody who works there, everyone's disgusted. Well, all these people are here. We're the regulars. They'll eventually leave, and it happens. It happens faster than people think.
It really does. Yep. Gyms make their bank in January because they get you on that contract, and then, yep. And then it gets
the money.
Go back to the regulars. You just got to get through those first couple weeks where, you might not find that treadmill right away. You might have to wait a minute or two for the newbies to get on, get out.
But that was hilarious, though. I really like that one a lot.
That was a fun one. That was a fun one. So what do you got going for us for your first story of the day?
So this one was called "This is the Year I Become a Runner."
Oh,
and you know how this is going to end probably already. So it starts the way all Reddit tragedies start, with a man who decided in the final 20 minutes of December 31st that he was going to become a new person. He's sitting on his couch, eating something beige and crunchy out of a bag. It's 11:41 p.m. Somewhere nearby, a TV is counting down to New Year's with a group of celebrities who look like they've never had a single knee ache in their knees in their entire life.
Oh.
And this guy, keeping his identity secret, and this guy, let's call him Evan, gets hit with a bolt of motivation so strong it should be regulated. He opens Reddit and types, title, 2025 is the year I become a runner. No excuses.
Oh.
He writes a whole manifesto. It's long, it's emotional. It mentions discipline and self-respect and becoming the person I know I can be. He includes a line that sounds like it came from a Nike commercial. I'm done watching from the sidelines. Can you feel that Nike vibe there?
Mm-hmm.
So he posts it, hits submit, and instantly starts refreshing the page like Reddit's going to hand him a medal or something. Within 5 minutes, people are commenting, "Let's go. Proud of you. Start slow. Don't go too much too fast. You got to take it slow."
Mm-hmm.
So Evan ignores the last two because they don't match the cinematic montage that he's already playing in his head. How many times have you done that before? You'll be sitting around, you're like, all right, I'm going to start this one particular thing. And you can see yourself doing it. Like it is like a montage in your head.
Right.
Is it? Yeah, you're like, oh, and you're like in your head, you're like cranking weights with one hand and one arm push-ups up the wall. Like you're thinking like you're going to kill it, right?
Yep.
Anyhow, it doesn't match the montage he has in his head because Evan has already done something very dangerous. He has purchased running shoes. Now, these are not normal running shoes, Billy. They're not all take a brisk walk outside shoes. These are the shoes that have a name like Hypervolt Carbon Rocket 3.0, and the website says they were engineered to maximize propulsion. So
nice.
It's got to be good. So they arrived in a box so expensive it felt like that he should have his own insurance policy on these things. Evan opened it like the Ark of the Covenant. The shoes were bright and loud like a tropical bird that also does taxes. I don't know about that line, but I didn't write it. It's the most random line ever. I left it there after I read it a couple of times to see how you would react. Anyhow, just like I thought. So Evan tried them on once and immediately walked through his apartment, bouncing slightly like, okay, I could absolutely outrun my problems in these new shoes. He also bought compression socks, which is already a sign that the universe tried to stop him and he didn't listen.
Ooh.
So he sets his alarm for 6:30 a.m. and on January 1st, he wakes up. Not groggy, not angry. He wakes up like he's been chosen, Billy. Like this is his time to shine. He stands up and his calves are like, what's happening? It's a little early. What's going on? But he ignores them. He puts on a running outfit that is absolutely too ambitious for a man whose most frequent cardio is walking from the car to Target.
Yep.
He has, let me give you a list of what he's got going on. He has moisture-wicking shirt that clings to his sole.
Okay.
Shorts that are somehow shorter than he expected. He's got the hyper shoes, like amazing shoes.
Yep.
Smartwatch he doesn't understand. Earbuds he hasn't paired to his phone yet. And a brand new water bottle that he'll probably forget on the counter.
Yeah.
You got to have all the things. He walks outside and it's freezing. His breath comes out of him like a cartoon dragon. The air hurts. He starts the app. Begin workout, and a robotic voice says, "Good luck." Evan begins jogging. Now, to Evan's credit, he does okay for the first half mile. It's slow, it's not pretty, but it's movement.
Mm-hmm.
He's feeling proud. He thinks this is easy. Everyone just complains because they're lazy.
Yeah.
At exactly mile 0.7, Evan's body remembers it has lungs. He starts breathing like, what is that feeling? He starts breathing like he's trying to inflate a bounce house, only using determination. His heart is doing a drum solo. He hears a noise behind him, and it's just his own sweatshirt with a string tapping his chest like a tiny metronome of shame. But he keeps going because he posted about it, and now he can't stop. Reddit knows. The internet is watching you. Somewhere around mile 2, which is pretty impressive, it made it to mile 2. Evan passes an older man walking a dog. The dog looks at Evan with a face like, I don't know who hurt you, but this isn't how you heal.
Right.
Evan nods at the man like they're in the same club. The man nods back the way you nod at someone in a hospital hallway. A little bit of shame, just barely looking. At mile 3.5, again, not bad, right?
Yeah.
Evan experiences something new. The sensation of his legs becoming 2 wet pool noodles filled with regret. He slows down. He starts bargaining with the universe. If I make it to the stop sign, I'll be a better son, right? If I make it to that mailbox, I'll stop eating shredded cheese straight from the bag. All the little things you got to do in your head to keep going. He makes it to 5 miles, Billy.
Wow.
Somehow, by the end, he is running the way toddlers run when they're wearing rain boots. Arms stiff, face panicked, posture questionable. Can you picture the little rain boot run?
Yep.
Like,
100%.
Barely move.
Mm-hmm.
So he stumbles back into his apartment and collapses on the floor. He lies there for a full minute listening to his own heartbeat, which sounds like a jazz drummer trying to prove something completely different. When he finally stands up, he looks in the mirror and thinks, I look terrible, but in a heroic way. Like, I put in some work.
Yeah.
So he immediately posts an update. Day 1, 5 miles, felt amazing. And he adds, I can't believe I waited this long. I am a runner now. And guess what? Reddit goes nuts. Upvotes, comments, fire emojis. Someone says, careful with the mileage jumps, though. Everyone replies, totally, thanks. But he does not mean it.
Mm-hmm.
He spends the rest of January 1st walking like a cowboy who just got off a horse. But emotionally, he's floating around his apartment. He tells himself, this is soreness. This is growth. He goes to bed early, sets his alarm again. January 2nd arrives. Evan wakes up and tries to roll over, and his body's like, nope, not today. He attempts to sit up, and his abs feel like someone replaced them with concrete. His calves are in an open rebellion. His thighs are like filing paperwork. He gets out of bed, takes a step, and immediately realizes his legs have been downgraded to decorative.
Yeah.
He moves like a marionette controlled by someone who hates him. That mental image just made me really laugh, like someone picking you up, throwing you down. He considers skipping today, though, and he opens Reddit and sees the comments like, keep going. Streak starts now. You've got this. So
right.
He whispers to himself, Billy, I can't disappoint strangers. I have to go for this run.
Mm-hmm.
So he puts on the outfit again, slower this time, like a medieval knight suiting up for battle. He tries to stretch, but stretching feels like he's negotiating with a bear. He goes outside. It is colder than the day before. And this is important. There is ice. He sees it. He knows it's there. And he says out loud, okay, be careful. You got this. So he starts jogging at what he calls a recovery pace, at what the rest of the world would call barely moving.
Sure.
But if you're moving, you're moving. Everything is going fine for exactly 2 minutes. Then his foot lands on a patch of ice.
No.
And it happens so fast that Evan doesn't even have time to be embarrassed until it's already too late. 1 second, he's upright thinking, wow, I'm really doing it. The next second, his feet are in front of him in midair. His arms are flailing like inflatable dealership balloons. And his brain has time to form only one thought. This is going to be on somebody's Ring camera. He hits the ground with a sound that is half thud and half, my ancestors felt like that. It's a full body slam, not a graceful fall, not a cute slip. It's like the sidewalk caught him mid-stride and said, absolutely not today, sir.
Not today.
He tries to get up, and his ankle says, stop trying to be someone you're not. It's not going to work. Pain shoots up his leg. He sits back down immediately. He laughs once involuntarily because it's so stupid. He looks around to see if anyone saw. And guess what? They did. Yeah. A woman across the street has paused with her coffee mid-sip. She looks concerned, but also a little impressed by my commitment to public humiliation. A guy walking his kid to the bus stop jogs over and asks, hey, man, are you all right? Evan, who has not been all right since probably 2011, says, yeah, just training. He attempts to stand again. 1, he is not walking home. 2, he's definitely not running tomorrow. Someone calls for help. Another person offers him a glove to put under his head like he's a Victorian fainting woman. I just picture those little silk gloves. Put your head down, ma'am. We don't want you to ruin your hair. Evan tries to wave them off because he's still clinging to the dignity that he's floating on a plank in the ocean. He ends up in urgent care. The waiting room is full. People are coughing. A toddler is yelling. A TV is playing a home renovation show with no sound. Can you picture that?
100%.
Like when I saw that, I was like, it took me there instantly.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Evan is sitting there in neon running shoes, compression socks like a man who got dressed for the wrong apocalypse. A nurse calls his name. Evan limps dramatically. The nurse asks, what happened? Evan says quietly, because saying it out loud makes it real, I kind of started running today. The nurse does that face, half sympathetic, half, oh, honey. She wraps his ankle and says, ice has never been defeated.
Yep.
So they take an x-ray. Doctor comes in and says, good news, nothing broken. Bad news, you're not going to do any high-impact exercise for at least 6 weeks. Evan stares. Yeah. 6 weeks is the exact length of time it takes for a New Year's resolution to become a memory.
Right.
Evan pulls out his phone, opens up Reddit, and he types, Day 2 update, ran into an obstacle. And then, because Reddit loves a humble king, he writes, I ran 2 days in a row before my ankle quit the group project. Does this count as a streak? And within minutes, he got comments pouring in. Technically, yes. Ice 1, Evan 0. Welcome to running culture. And next resolution, physical therapy.
Yeah.
Evan becomes a legend for the wrong reasons, and that's how Evan learned the first rule of New Year's resolutions is if you announce it loudly enough, the universe will immediately check your ankle for weakness. And that was Evan's story about when he first started to run.
God bless. I feel that dude's pain 100%.
Yeah.
We've talked about it a few times, this last 2 years. What is today? 2 years to the day. 2 years to the day, looking at the calendar, I started this weight loss journey. Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. Down 140 plus pounds. I don't even know.
Get it, son.
Woo. But you gotta
all day.
You gotta take it. You gotta take it one day at a time. You do.
Oh,
and
yeah.
There's some days you're gonna fall down. And I know this, you know why? Because I fell down on multiple days and it hurts. Because we were hiking in the forest one day, a root got me. I went flying. Michelle was just like,
"Oh no!"
Just like stood there as I went tumbling down the hill, covered in grass and dirt, on our woods type hike. And then one day we were walking downtown Denver. And I hit a pothole and I went rolling on the concrete in the middle of the road.
Oh my God, Billy.
And there's a dude on a skateboard that came by, it was a scooter, one of those Uber scooters that you can rent.
Yeah.
Dude, are you okay? And I'm just laying there like that dude. Oh man. Yeah, I'm fine. It just kind of takes the breath out of you. There's been multiple times that I fall. It's gravity, man. Gravity. And it hurts. And it does take some time to recover. But we're sharing all these fails. You can do it. You could take it one day at a time.
Absolutely.
And if there's a day that keeps you down, that's not tomorrow. Just don't let it become next week. So I wanted to say that.
Speaking of that, I still have a Post-it note on my laptop here from the famous Billy Parchman. Don't let your downs keep you down.
That's right.
So just like he was just saying. So remember that.
Yep.
Keep moving forward. Yeah.
If we're sharing these, because they're realistic, they are things that people deal with. You get so excited for the new year, new you, and you have these goals, and a lot of times they don't pan out. Things like this, things like we're talking about happen, but you can make it if you really put your mind to it. You can do that. Don't let your downs keep you down. That's right.
Amen to that. No, there's a talk I do in my fitness classes and stuff about new year, same you.
Yeah.
You have to be the change, the different. Flipping the calendar is not going to make you a different person with different goals. And it's not going to get rid of all your fears and failures of the past. It's not going to come with this new little package with all these things. It's going to make you this different person.
Yeah.
It's the same person. The calendar just flipped. You've got to change. And you can do that any day. It doesn't have to be the first of the year. So
that's right. Yeah.
Keep moving.
I've always said one of the hardest things about weight loss and weight loss journeys is the case of the Mondays, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's always, I'm going to start this diet on Monday. I'm going to do this on Monday. But what day are you saying that? Is it Tuesday?
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's a week before you start, but then you've already waited a week. So why not make it another week? And that's how people stop things. You have to be intentional. Now, if you fall down on a Tuesday, start back on Wednesday. Wednesday's a new day. It is a new day. It's a new start, and that's okay. You can have times where you fall and you're not perfect because you know what? You're human. But don't let that down, like I said, keep you down. So there you go. Sorry, I just wanted
to that.
Yeah, I felt like that was important to.
We can riff off motivational talks all day. Let's go all day.
Hey.
So anyhow, but Billy is proven to the world is that walking and running is just not safe. You fall down, bust your ego as low as your butt.
You got to. Oh, let me tell you this. One day, it was raining. I was in flip flops. Flip flops can be an enemy. I was going into Sam's Club, and and it was pouring in the lobby, like where the carts are, like before you go in and show your card that you're a member to Sam's. That was wet. And as soon as I hit that new floor in that area, my feet went straight out from under me. I mean, like legit, like slipped on a banana peel, feet out, land smack on my back, like because of my flip-flops and having no traction. And the dude that brings the carts in at Sam's, just standing there, just starts busting out laughing like in my face. And I'm like, dude, I'm really kind of hurt here, bro. And he's just like losing it, doubled over, like it was the funniest
That's not cool.
And I'm like, come on, man.
And that's when you sue them for not having a wet
right.
spot.
I could have owned the Waltons, but I didn't. Dang it.
Dang it. Can you how long ago was it? Do you still any kind of
I think it's outside of the terms of what is it? What is it? What is the legal
that legal term? I was just thinking the same thing in my head.
What's that term?
Does it have to,
if you're a lawyer, drop it in the comments. What
is it?
What is that?
It's
the times the statute of limitations. Statute of limitations.
There you go.
There we go. We did it. We put our brains together.
Oh, my brain was just a monkey clapping cymbals right now, and you were doing all the work. I'm like, sure. What is it? That's about where I was at. Oh my gosh.
Sorry. Our New Year's resolution to be to focus. We're gonna focus.
It won't happen. I'm not making that resolution.
Don't set yourself up to fail. Set yourself up for success. There you go. All right.
All right, man. We got more stories to get into, but this has been a fun episode so far.
It has been. Yeah, this is fun. But our next story, see if you've ever, this is not me. This is not something I ever desire. If I can sleep in, your boy is going to sleep in. All right. So
I'll take,
you take one over there.
100.
Yep, exactly. Okay. But this person, it meant something to him. I'm not a morning person. I've never been a morning person. I come from a long line of people who believe the sun should wait until we are emotionally prepared. But every year, like clockwork, I convince myself that this is the year that I will wake up early. Why? Not just earlier, like early. The kind of early people on podcasts like to talk about while sipping coffee and judging the rest of us. Sounds familiar. I wish I had a mug right now.
I do. I'm drinking coffee right now.
I'm judging. Yeah, no. So this is the year. My one resolution was simple. I will wake up at 5 a.m. every day. Not most days, not weekdays, every day. Again,
why?
I ask why.
Are you being forced? Like, what is the reason for that? Yeah.
I didn't want to ease into it. I went straight from barely alive at 7:30 to what time farmers wake up. I told everyone that was mistake number one. Once you say it out loud, you are legally required to fail in public. I bought a special alarm clock, not my phone. This was a grown-up alarm clock. It had a sunrise feature on it. Night one, I went to bed early. I laid there staring at the ceiling for hours, wide awake, thinking about how tired I was going to be when I had to wake up in 4 hours.
It's so real.
5 a.m. hit and the alarm went off. I did it. I sat up immediately, no snooze, no hesitation. I felt powerful. I felt elite. I felt like I should start my own YouTube channel. I walked into the kitchen in silence, afraid I might wake up the house or scare the darkness away. I made coffee, like real coffee, not just the drive-through kind. I stood there holding a mug like I was in a commercial about discipline. I didn't know what to do next. No one tells you that part. Once you wake up early, there is no next step. You just exist aggressively. I stood in my living room at 5:17 a.m. with nowhere to be and nothing to do. I wasn't productive. I was just awake. I scrolled on my phone in the darkness like a responsible adult. Day one ended up with me telling everyone how amazing I felt. I used phrases like life-changing, game changer. I said things like, I don't know how I ever slept in. I went to bed again early, feeling superior. Day two, the alarm went off and my soul left my body. I did not sit up. I did not feel powerful. I felt betrayed. My brain said, Didn't we just do this? I hit snooze once. That was my first compromise. I told myself it's just strategic. 8 minutes wouldn't matter. Oh,
Right.
it mattered. I woke up again 5:09, and now I was mad. Not at the alarm, but at the concept of time. I got up slower. The coffee tasted less inspirational. The silence felt aggressive. Still, I made it through the day, and I bragged again because you cannot admit weakness on day 2.
No.
Day 3 is where it all started to unravel. The alarm went off. I did not hear it. Apparently, I woke up, turned it off, and went back to sleep with the confidence of someone who had no memory of doing so. I woke up at 7:42 a.m. in a panic. I sat straight up and said, "No!" I grabbed my phone to see what had happened, and there 3 alarms were missed and 1 passive-aggressive notification that said, "Alarm stopped." Stopped by who? I immediately entered the justification phase. Well, I didn't technically quit. It's just a reset. Consistency is about the long game.
Right.
That night, I set 7 alarms, different tones, different volumes. One sounded like a spaceship emergency. One sounded like birds. Tim, that would wake you up.
No, yeah, terrified me. I never sleep again.
One sounded like regret. At 5 a.m., they all went off. All of them at once. It was pure chaos. I woke up confused, terrified, and somehow angry at myself and technology. I slapped my phone like it had personally offended me. I turned them all off and sat there breathing heavily. You get your blood pressure rise first thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like I had just survived something. I stayed awake out of spite. By day 4, my body started fighting back. I was tired all day, not productive at all, useless tired. The kind of tired where you are awake, but nothing is working correctly. I forgot words mid-sentence. I stared at emails like they were puzzles. I almost responded, "Love you," to a professional message. Yeah. I told myself this is just temporary. My body will adjust. It did not adjust. By day 5, I hated 5 a.m. I hated my alarm. I hated the sunrise. I hated motivational quotes. I saw a post that said, "While you were sleeping, someone else is grinding." Good for them. I was grinding my teeth in my sleep. I started negotiating with myself again. Okay, what if it's 5:30 a.m.? That's still early, right? Okay, but what if it's 6 a.m.? Or what if I just wake up whenever and I'm still a good person? The final breaking point came on day 7, 4:58 a.m. I had beaten the alarm, and instead of feeling proud, I felt rage. I laid back down and stared at the ceiling thinking, so this is who I am now, awake for no reason. I closed my eyes just for a second. I woke up at 8:13 a.m. The sun was fully up. Life had moved on without me. The alarm clock sat there quietly, knowing it had won. And that was the end. I did not announce that I quit. I just simply stopped mentioning it and hoped everyone else forgot. The alarm clock went into the drawer. The sunrise feature never saw another sunrise. And here's the thing. I learned something. Some people are morning people. Some people are night people. And some people are whenever my responsibilities force me people. I'm the third one. Next year, my resolution is not waking up early. It's waking up honestly. That's right.
Oh my God, that was so funny. Let's talk about. Yeah. Can we just talk about the people who are morning people who get up for exact? Now, I understand people have jobs, and sometimes you have to get to work really early, like, and it's just part of your work schedule and whatever. But then there's the people who just get up early for no reason. I don't get it. And then they do form their own kind of club, like, and you're left out. Oh, I've been up for 3 hours. I'm like, well, what's wrong with you?
Right.
And it's like 8 o'clock. I'm like, you've been up since 5 a.m. What have you been doing? Oh, I had some coffee and, I watched some news. I'm like, even the news isn't on at 5 a.m. yet. Like, it's just like the early local news or something like that. But they kind of cast you out like, well, I've been up forever.
Right. Yeah.
I don't
Michelle is not a morning person at all. Like, she picked the wrong profession. Like, going through med school and residency and the lack of sleep, she loves sleep. She hasn't been able to sleep the last 20 years. And so when she sees me where my job doesn't require me to have to wake up early. I get the girls ready in the evening, like ready for the morning. So all my responsibilities are done and she's already waking up for work. And so the girls won't let me like brush their hair and do all that kind of stuff. They want mama to do it. And so I get to sleep in, and I know she wakes up mad that I have the opportunity to sleep in. I usually get up when they get up, or right when they're leaving. But it's like, poor thing. She is not, she was always talked about. There was this movie, it's like a clock stop movie. He had a special watch that he could just pause time. And she's always said that she wished she had a clock stopper watch, because she would just pause it at night, sleep as long as she wanted, and then hit unpause and then go back to sleep for normal. And so that's something she said for years since that movie. She wishes she had one of those kind of clocks.
So I hope for Christmas this past year that you got her a hotel room just for herself for a day, so she could sleep all day.
We did that. We took the girls, me and my mother-in-law, we took the girls to Gulf Shores for a weekend, just so she could have the house to herself. She could sleep and do what she wanted. We came back and she was a different person. That weekend was so good for her. And so we got to do that a little bit more often. But yeah, I'll get her a hotel room, whatever she needs, whenever she wants it, she can have it. Because what they say, happy wife, happy life. That's real life.
That's a true story right there.
Yeah. But another funny thing is, I had once set my alarm to a custom tone, and you know what that tone was?
What was it?
It was like from the Lion King. Like the sunrise is coming up over the African savannah. It made me start hating the Lion King, which I love.
I hated that
song. And so that is no longer my alarm, because you need your alarm to be something that you despise. I used to have a phone that would tell me when I set my alarm how many hours and minutes were left until that alarm went off. And it was the most depressing thing. Like, oh gosh, now I'm only going to get 5 hours of sleep tonight. That's horrible. Or like,
that's how mine is.
Oh no, I don't. That is a terrible feature. I'm glad my iPhone does not do that.
Well, yeah, when I set the alarms, it'll say like, this alarm will go off in 8 hours and 3 minutes, or you were going to bed, you're not going to wake up for like 4 minutes of sleep.
Oh no, that sounds terrible to me. That was giving me a complex. I'm glad. Oh man.
All right, you ready for me to get into my next one here?
Come on with it, sir.
Okay. This one is entitled Meal Prep Every Sunday. This one begins with a woman, let's call her Maya, who is fed up. Maya is tired of spending money on takeout. She's tired of feeling gross. She's tired of paying $22 for a salad, what tastes just like wet leaves, right? Mm-hmm. So on January 1st, she writes a gorgeous Reddit post with bullet points, headings, and the kind of optimism you only have when it's still technically the holiday season. So her title was, "This year I'm meal prepping every Sunday, no excuses." Oh. So she includes, you already know where this is going. She includes a little backstory. Bullet point 1, I'm trying to save some money. 2, I want to be healthier. 3, I want to stop eating cereal for dinner like a raccoon.
girl dinner.
Right now, cereal for dinner kind of sounds really good. What would you have for your cereal if you were eating it for dinner tonight?
Lucky Charms.
Okay, I'd be Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay, just have to find out where you're at.
Yeah.
So, anyhow, those were her things. So people in the comments are hyped for her. They recommend different containers. They recommend chicken recipes. Someone says, don't overcomplicate it. Maya replies, totally, keeping it simple. That is a lie.
That is a lie.
Because Maya doesn't keep it simple. Maya goes full season 12 of a cooking competition inside her own apartment.
Yep.
She makes a plan. 3 meals, each with a protein, a grain, and a vegetable.
Okay.
She makes a grocery list. She watches 5 TikToks that all begin with, "Okay, bestie, here's how I meal prep for the week." And every single creator has a kitchen the size of a football field. You've seen those people, and you're like, where do you live?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maya goes to the grocery store on Saturday like she's prepping for the winter. She buys chicken breasts, too many, quinoa, because it sounds responsible, broccoli, peppers and onions, lemon, garlic, Greek yogurt for the sauce, and 1 bundle of kale that she will later refer to as a mistake.
Right.
Have you ever eaten a kale salad before?
No, I like kale. To be fair, I do like kale, but I understand you need to set yourself up for success. You could be healthy and not have to eat like a rabbit.
Yeah, I tried that once when I was dieting, and I was like, "This is awful.
Yeah.
There's got to be other ways."
It's an acquired taste.
So anyhow, she also goes to the store, buys containers, not a small pack. Maya buys the 30 pack.
Sure.
The cashier says, "Big week ahead."
Golly, yep.
Maya laughs politely like a normal person, but inside she's thinking, "You have no idea. I'm about to change my life."
That's right.
Then Sunday arrives. Maya wakes up at 8 a.m. and puts on an apron she has never worn before. She ties it too tight. She turns on some music. She opens her notes app, and with her plan, like she's about to launch a satellite, she starts cooking. At first, it's fun. She's chopping vegetables with confidence. She's seasoning chicken like a Food Network judge is going to show up at any moment and judge her food.
Sure.
And she says out loudly to Nobe, "Okay, chef, let's go." So here she is. She's sauteing onions. She's roasting broccoli. She's boiling quinoa. And she's stirring a sauce that's basically yogurt with hope. Nothing else. But somewhere around hour 2, something shifts. Her kitchen gets hot. Her countertops get completely messy. There's a film of olive oil on everything she owns.
Yep.
She's used every dish in the house and doesn't remember doing it. The sink begins to overflow because so much is in there, and it looks like a depressing bathtub where all the stuff's just soaking in horribleness. Still, she pushes forward because Maya, she's a visionary. Maya's a person with goals now. By hour 4, she's sweaty. Her feet hurt. She's listened to the same playlist twice. She's also at some point eaten 3 handfuls of shredded cheese right out of the bag because she deserves it, right? By hour 6, she is finally done. She's doing something wrong. It's just 6 hours of meal prep.
Gracious.
And the result, though, Billy, is stunning, right? Her fridge is lined with identical containers, like a tiny little army. Everything is portioned. Everything is labeled. The broccoli is vibrant. The chicken is golden. Maya takes a photo and posts it. Title, meal prep done, feeling proud.
Yeah.
She writes, "Future me is going to be so grateful." Well, future Maya reading this on Tuesday will describe this moment as when I set myself up. Monday. Maya takes container 1 to work. She's excited. She heats it up in the office microwave like she's about to unveil a masterpiece to her coworkers. The microwave dings. She opens the door. A cloud of lemon garlic steam fills the room. A coworker walks in and says, "Oh, wow, that smells healthy." I don't know if that's a compliment.
I don't know if that is either. I was like,
That smells healthy. I can see like the side eye too, right?
Yeah. What?
And then he also just tells you he's been up since 5 a.m. You're like, "Get out of here. Get out of here, Jim."
Jim.
A rough talker. Get old Jim. So someone says, "Oh, wow, that smells healthy." Maya nods with the quiet pride of a woman who is completely transcended. She eats. It's fine. It's not bad, but it's not 6 hours of my life good. It's not now I'm a meal prep person for good. It's food that tastes like discipline. It tastes like the phrase, "We have food at home." I used to hate that growing up. When we beg your parents to like stop at McDonald's. They're like, "We have food at home." But I'm like, it ain't a Big Mac though.
For real.
Yeah. So she goes home that night and scrolls DoorDash just for fun. She adds something to her cart and then closes the app like she's cheated on somebody. Tuesday. Container 2 is worse. The chicken is still chicken, technically, but now it has this reheated texture. You know, the texture, it's like a rubber adjacent, like if a sponge decided to become a meat texture.
Yeah.
That grosses me out with that mental image anyhow. Quinoa has become a single unified mass, like it formed a corporation overnight. The broccoli is softer in a way that feels personal. Maya eats half of it. Then she starts Googling, why does meal prep taste like sadness? Is it normal to hate chicken after 48 hours? Can you get sick from quinoa, or is that just guilt? That night, she opens up DoorDash again. She stares at it. She says out loud, "I'm not weak. I'm just tired." So what does she do? She orders Taco Bell and eats it in bed while watching TV, like an animal that escaped captivity. Doesn't that sound good right now?
That does sound really good. Gosh.
Matter of fact, when we were at the airport flying home from Punta Cana, it was me and Leslie and Cassidy and Caitlin. We all got a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Oh, nice.
From the Taco Bell there. Boy, did that hit. Anyhow,
oh, man.
You like Crunchwrap Supreme?
I do like that. And that was the nicest airport that I think I've ever been in my life. The Punta Cana one. Super nice.
They've totally redone it, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyhow, off topic. Okay, back in. So she's eating her Taco Bell in her bed, feeling good. Wednesday comes. Now she's avoiding the fridge completely. She opens it. The containers are lined up, staring at her like judgmental little plastic rectangles. She tries to hype herself up, thinking, okay, maybe it was just a Tuesday thing and I overthought it. So she heats up container number 3. The smell hits her instantly, and she realizes something terrifying. The lemon garlic aroma that felt inspiring on Monday now smells like a punishment. It smells like a candle called regret. So she takes one bite, and her body rejects it spiritually. Not physically. She's not gagging, but emotionally, she's leaving her body. Her soul is stepping out to get fresh, clean air. She tries adding hot sauce, like Billy would love, and bathe himself in it. It helps for 2 bites and then just tastes like hot sauce on top of failure. She tries adding cheese. Now it tastes like cheese on failure. She texted a friend, meal prepping is a scam. Her friend replies, just switch it up. And Maya stared into the fridge abyss, texts back and says, how do I switch up 12 containers of the same chicken without losing my mind? Thursday arrives. Maya enters the bargaining stage. She tells herself, well, if I eat the meal prep today, I can get takeout tomorrow. So she heats up container number 4. She sits down, she opens it, and something in her snaps. Not dramatically, not loudly, just a quiet, exhausted surrender. She closes the lid on the container, puts it back in the fridge, and whispers, I can't do this anymore. Then she does something truly unhinged. She orders takeout to her work and eats it standing in the kitchen because sitting feels like admitting defeat. Now Friday's here. Maya's fridge is now a monument to good intentions. She opens it, sees the remaining containers, and realizes she created her own personal museum exhibit titled The Week Maya Tried. So she pulls up Reddit again and posts, update, turns out I don't hate cooking, I just hate future me. She writes this painfully honest paragraph, meal prepping is just cooking food you don't want yet.
That's true.
I read that the first time. I thought that was so funny. So meal prepping is just cooking for food you don't want yet. I cooked for a version of myself who wakes up early and drinks green smoothies and has matching set of glass containers. That woman is not me. That woman is a Pinterest board. That comments are immediate and brutal in the best way. Meal prep is just leftovers with better PR. You didn't fail. You learned. Chicken gets weird fast, and welcome home.
Yep.
Sunday returns. Maya opens her fridge. The containers are still there. She throws them away, all of them. Not because they're unsafe, not because they're rotten, because they are emotionally haunting her.
Yep.
She cleans the fridge like she's exorcising a demon, and she vows she will never again cook 12 identical meals in one day. Her final Reddit update was, I'm not meal prepping anymore. I'm meal suggesting. I'll cook twice a week like a normal mammal. Reddit crowns her the hero of realism, and that's how Maya learned the second rule of New Year's resolutions. The person you planned for in your head is always more organized than the person who has to eat the chicken on day 4.
Right. Right.
Oh my gosh. Now, I know you meal prep, but someone like you pick it up though, right?
I do. That's what I was going to say. Like, I don't do leftovers well. Michelle is the queen of leftovers. She'll eat the same thing all week. And I just can't do, it could be like one of my favorite meals. And I don't like leftovers. I don't know if it's just I'm with you. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. So with this weight loss journey, it's important to have, weighed out, balanced meals that are, what your calories you're taking in, because that's a big part of it is documenting your calories. And so a big part of that is meal prep, but I don't like to eat the same thing every meal. And so we do have a local place that I think it's a chain place, but it's owned by local people called Clean Eats. Not sponsored, but I wish
Not
they
yet.
would be, because I would love some free food. But
Let's do a commercial for them right now.
Yeah,
Clean Eats.
Clean Eats. Come on down, get some food. But it's great because it gives me basically meal prepped, delicious. It's really good, but it's different every single day, and everything has got its macros. I know how much calories, how many carbs, how like, everything is weighed out to the T. And so it's like a meal prep. It comes in like a little plastic thing. I could just heat it up, and it's actually really good. It's not just like boring chicken and rice. It's actually got flavor. It's got sauces, but it's all done in a healthy way that's within my budget for my meals. And so, that's what I do. And that's kind of like, you have to set yourself up for success. So if you know you're not an early morning person, don't schedule a 6 a.m. like workout. That's what I started when I hired a personal trainer and we had a workout at 6 a.m. Like, I started off strong, but that alarm goes off and I'll be like, hey man, I'm not feeling well today. Starting to do these excuses. Oh, sorry, I got to work. There's a lot of times I did have to work though. But
I have diarrhea. That's always
sorry, can't make it. Don't set yourself up for failure. Set yourself up. When I moved it to a 9 a.m. Session, great. I was up and ready to go at it and conquered the day. So set yourself up for success. Yep.
I love that.
Yep. Motivation on this new year.
We got all kinds of motivation, baby.
Yep.
All day.
Hey, son.
These are so good today. I feel so sorry for all these people. But it's funny. It's relatable to all of us out there. And, I like to tell people, don't start a New Year's resolution, start a New Year's revolution. The revolution. Get rid of the resolution, start a revolution in your life.
That's right.
Do something big. Go after it. Small steps. Forward is always still forward, no matter the speed.
That's right.
Always keep moving. Moving. And I tell people in my classes, one of my big things that everybody knows about, I always talk about never give up. I said, you can stop, you can breathe, you can get some water, you can puke, you can cry, but as long as you never give up and get back in, you win every time. So showing up is the win. Everything that happens after that is a bonus.
That's right.
I hope you guys, like I said, enjoyed this episode today. It was a longer one, but I had a lot of fun with it. Billy, what about you?
I did too. Yeah. This was a fun one because it's so relatable. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And we would love to hear some of your fails or your successes.
Success too.
We'll take anything at this point.
Absolutely. So, let us know.
Let us know, and let us find out what you did fail at or that you won at. So, like we said at the very beginning of the show, please, if it's in your heart, start off the new year with us with some brand new reviews by leaving a 5-star written review on Apple Podcasts. But, thank you. Get ready for a full year of amazing episodes coming your way. We've got some great ideas. We just want to kind of get you through the holiday and get things up and running, and we're going to bring the heat. Right, Billy?
That's right. That is right. We're going to be dropping the mics, y'all, but not these because they're expensive.
Yes, only fake ones. We'll get one of those foam mics to drop. Like, boom, mic drop. Mic drop moment. Thanks again for joining us, guys. We're so happy to have you here, and we can't wait for you to join us again next time for another amazing episode of All the Everything Podcast. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye, y'all.